You ready to film another exciting episode? Real good at doing stuff?
I can't wait.
Gotta be more exciting.
I can't wait.
Okay, good. There we go. All right, we're here at the Freedom Factory, and the unit for LeRoy is in. And today we're going to make a couple trips on the chassis dyno just to check everything out, make sure everything's working. We don't want to hurt the clutch, so we're not going to turn it up much. And just make sure everything's cool, and get it ready to go test at the racetrack.
I went to 5,500.
It's all right.
I blacked out. Man, this thing's bucking hard. Dude, it's like when you put the circle track cars on the dyno, and I'll rip the dyno out the floor.
Yeah, it's probably worse because it's a lot more cam, smaller motor, so that just makes that worse.
Oh, good.
Yep.
Good. Wonderful. Here in the shop with you. I'm trying to send it when they're not here, but he's watching us like, oh.
I know what goes on.
He came down here specifically for this reason. Not let us get carried away. All right, first pull made 800 or so at 65 when we let out, and that was on the gate. So that's a total of 6.5 pounds of boost, 7 pounds of boost. That's it. That's all it's making on the spring. And it is super fat, like 3-to-1 or 2.9. Like I can't believe it even did that without busting up. It's so fat. One of the O2s was jacked up, and I think that's what caused the correction to not happen. So I'm leaning a good bit, to get rid of some of the excess fuel, and we'll fix that O2 and then make another rip, and it should come up power wise without even changing the boost. So we'll see what that does, and then we'll go again.
All right.
Gooder.
What do you think?
Yeah.
That's gooder. It's more better.
All right, that was the second pull, 850 some horsepower. A little more RPM, just leaned a little bit, and it's their fuel is still a mess, it's pulling tons, but it's closer, and that picked up a lot of power. So now we'll make another. We'll pull some more fuel out, and we'll put a little bit of dome in it, and just see what we get.
PSI on the dash. They made
9.7. Let me double check. I'll say it. Yeah, 979.
979 with 2 pounds of boost
Right.
added in.
Yeah.
Now it might have been 9.9. It only just says 9 on the dash.
Right. Yeah.
That's a significant improvement,
That's
Pete.
right. Yeah.
What
All
do we
right.
do now?
We'll stack some in it now. As long as
Stack
R2 is.
something in it, brother.
Right.
Let's be done with this. I'm getting scared for my clutch.
All right, there's 979 with just a little more, little bit of dome, and now we'll take a look at that tune and see what needs changing up. All right, pull 3. That was 970 something horsepower to the tire. We made a grand total of just over 9 pounds of boost. Correction's much better. We still got weird stuff going on left to right with the O2s. One is way leaner than the other. EGTs are currently not working. They're trying to see what's going on with that, so it's kind of hard to tell exactly what's going on there. But anyhow, other than that, everything's pretty smooth. They're making good power. Got tons of Earl pressure because it's H.E.D motor. You can tell, see it's pegged up here. But anyhow, all is going according to plan. It's, well, now we're going to crank the boost up. This will probably be the last pull of the day. Cleet's worried about hurting the clutch. It's real easy to hurt the clutch on the dyno, and we don't want to do that. So we're just going to put a little bit more in it, call it a day, and then we'll be at some point going to the racetrack. Clutch with the tires.
Oh, it didn't line up the tires?
Well, it was one of the two, but it definitely didn't hook.
Tires don't look great.
Yeah.
They look like they just, they look like they took a beating.
Yeah.
Exactly what I've been. I like how I was like, rah! Where did you put that boost all? Like 6,000 and up?
No, it gradually came in, but it just overwhelms something, you know.
It was rowdy.
It was rowdy.
Are we done with this dyno yet?
Pretty much, yeah, I guess.
Unstrap this thing, Zach. We can't.
Before we need a clutch.
All right, engine runs good. We're dialed there. LeRoy's ready for the track tonight.
All right, that was 1,065, just killing the tires. That didn't hook at all. But anyhow, that's we learned what we need to learn on the dyno, and now we're gonna get it ready for racetrack. All right, looking through the data on the last pull, we fried the tires, didn't really show much power, but you know, everything's pretty close. I'm gonna trim a little fuel. EGTs are working now, and the EGTs pretty much confirm the O2 funky data. So it looks like legit. We're having one side of the motor that is fatter than the other. I'm gonna start trimming things to even that out a little bit. And we got one EGT that's not working, but overall things are working pretty good. We'll trim that up. And a lot of times just trimming that will help tremendously, because we probably got cylinders that are just borderline on running, and we'll lean them enough to get going, and that'll automatically link, you know, put a little bit of fuel in the ones on the other side, and overall it just makes everything happier. But anyhow, that's about all we're going to do on the dyno with that today. All right, pro tech tip, one thing I forgot to tell you about. You may be wondering, how did I know that the tires were slipping and not the clutch? Well, it's pretty easy. If you look here, this is red is our RPM, the engine RPM. The blue is the drive shaft. The two are together. They do not diverge. That means the clutch is not slipping. The tires are. If the engine ran away and the drive shaft just hung out and flatlined, that would mean we're slipping our clutch or converter or whatever we have. But anyhow, that's your pro tech tip for the day. Anyhow, like, share, subscribe, all that stuff. I know about you freeloaders on here that aren't subscribed to my channel yet, and there will be repercussions. Anyhow, that's enough for today.
Can you do it?